Are we live? Are we live? Oh my goodness. Hello. Welcome to the first episode on YouTube, Talkin Tuesdays. The original person behind the pit. We got Countryside Russell in here, Whiskey and Hardtack. What's up, Holly? Or Don, whoever it is. Lisa Hilton. Oh, she came in. Fangirling, that's too funny. All right, so hopefully everybody sees everything. Who is this guy talking? Who is this? Whoop whoop whoop. Cherry Anchor, what's up? Eat with me XYZ. All right, so little different format. So we can actually start paying attention to some of the comments and whatnot. We try to keep the first hour for the featured guest. However, since this is the first YouTube Talkin Tuesdays, we're going to go ahead and make it some sort of party. So with that said, let's go ahead and get our featured guest in here. And here we go.
What's up?
Crack them if
how's
you
it
got
going? Crack them if you got them. Let's get it.
Yes, sir. All right. Hopefully we all look good. We all look good with you guys for you guys. So how's everybody doing? All right. So you can see the comments there, Mike. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we got a little crowd in here. Lisa in here. Cherry Anchor. Eat with me. XYZ.
Right.
Heck yeah, love it. Love
this
seeing
is pretty
everybody.
Cool. So we're gonna just make this some sort of just kind of like just some talking between me and you. If some stories come out of it, that'll be good. But you, sir, were my first when I first started saying that I wanted to go on live on Tuesdays on Instagram. You were the first one that I had on there. Not my first featured guest, but the first one I had on my live for the Tuesday.
It's kind of a breakout, right? Kind of a,
right. So I figured it would cheers, Lisa. So I figured it would be appropriate, quite appropriate for you to be the first person on here to hang out and I don't know what do you call it, like what do you call it when you christening a boat or whatever?
Yeah.
You know?
It's so much easier to do the christening when you're just in my garage, you know?
Right. So. Right. Yeah. So yeah, this is really cool to be able to see all the comments and everything else. And I'm leaving up the live chat replay so that this way everybody can kind of see what's going on. Oh, nice. Thanks, Lisa. Yeah, cheers. By the way. Yeah, Holly, it's weird seeing this on YouTube. Yeah, I could imagine. Hopefully the atmosphere stays the same. I want it to still be, laid back and whatever. Oh, hey, what's up, Don? How's it going, man? The man behind the beard.
Nice. Wait, Don is watching over the shoulder.
Yeah. So, man, dude, you have your YouTube up, yeah?
So I do have my YouTube up. Yep.
Man, so what was the one of the rules you were gonna say since you are Blazing Star? You were talking about some giveaway.
Yeah,
possibly.
So, yeah, let's get it started with that, just so we're rolling with this, right? So at the end of the live, we're gonna do some giveaways. It may be one giveaway. It may be multiple giveaways. That's gonna kind of be up to y'all, right? So the first giveaway is automatic. There'll be a giveaway. You'll get to pick any sauce and any rub that you want, and that could be the new stuff that's coming out, which we'll talk about that also, or any of my other sauces or rubs. So one of each, but depending on how many people we get in this live, because obviously me and Steve are just building this YouTube channel, right? He's got a YouTube channel, and I got a YouTube channel. He's killing me. He's got like 60 some maybe, and I have like 20. So the more people we can get in.
Whiskey and Hardtack. Oh, you guys here.
Are you giving away Steve? Can we get him shipped to our patio. We'll see if I can get him out of my garage first. So, but if we
That's
can
too
get,
funny.
how many we got in here right now? Total
I
8
believe
people.
8. Yeah.
All right, if we can get 25 people in here, so this is gonna need y'all's help to share it. We'll do another giveaway. If we can get 50, we'll do another giveaway after that.
Ooh,
And then
that's steep. That's steep.
I don't think we can get 100, but if y'all can get 100 in here, we'll do another one after that.
Here, let's see the difference here. Let's go. Oh, look at that. That's quite the wide screen there.
That's a little
I don't
different.
think I need that many people seeing my entire garage that way yet.
Right.
So that's too funny. So all right, well, you know the rules. We'll just kind of treat this like a regular old Talkin' Tuesday about you being featured on here as a guest. We don't need to get too personal or anything like that, but let's talk more about your company, Blazing Star BBQ, rubs and seasonings. So if I am correct, you've got something special coming out very soon, correct?
I do have something special coming out, but before that, let's hold on a second.
Okay.
I mean, let's just talk about what special just came out, right? Let's talk about the Scorpion Rub. So the Scorpion Rub is definitely a game changer, as people would love to say. Appreciate that. Let's test it all. So yeah, the Scorpion Rub is kind of like, I don't want to say Reaper Rub on steroids, but it kind of is, right? When I came out with the Reaper Rub, it was kind of, my goal was to come up with that perfectly sweet heat balance. And I like to think I did that with the Reaper Rub, but at the same time frame, there's still a lot of pepperheads out there that wanted a little more heat. So we had to go back to the drawing board. I didn't want to change up the Reaper. The Reaper, to me, was perfect the way it was.
Right.
Obviously, the Reaper pepper is hotter than the Scorpion pepper, but I decided to make the Scorpion Rub hotter than the Reaper Rub. With that said, I didn't want to just be like, okay, let's just add Scorpion, a lot of it, and boom, we're done. I wanted to add some intense flavors and really just make it pop, and at the same time frame. So hopefully
really
everybody.
Quick.
Yeah, go
really
ahead.
Quick. Let me interrupt you real quick. Thank you, Countryside Russell. I do appreciate that. If you guys can, what you could do on YouTube, which you if you're already in the chat, you could back out, just press the X out of the chat, and you'll see the like or dislike, whatever you choose. Hopefully there will be likes. You can go ahead and
Dan C in the house.
Thanks, Dan C. That's awesome. But yeah, if you could go ahead and like this stream, it really helps a lot with algorithms. I really do appreciate it. I'm honored, Dan C, that you're in here. Thanks. Thank you. Here, Dan, let me help you out. There we go.
Love it.
There you go. Yeah, and smash that bell this way. It reminds you every Tuesday when we're gonna go live, stuff like that, and other little videos that may be popping up. Hopefully, we're gonna have some really cool guests coming up soon. So I just wanted to to go ahead.
They got to be cooler than me, right?
Right. So I just wanted to go ahead and remind everybody about that, and go ahead. Sorry to interrupt you, man, but just go ahead and finish.
You're good.
Scorpion Rub. So I'm going to interrupt you right there too. Say, Scorpion Rub is I mean, it's definitely got to be like one of my favorites that you have. I really like the complexity of it for me, because it really has your base, like your base flavors that you have, but it just has that extra like oomph to it, that I really like. So please go ahead and describe it more. Tell me your thoughts on it.
No, I mean, I like the way you said it, the complexity of it, because I think that's what it is, right? You mentioned it has my base layer in there. Those that don't know much about my products, I do have a base layer. I have something that some people, they come out with rubs, and it's this rub is this profile, this rub is this profile, this rub is this profile, and so on. Taco seasoning,
Right.
fajita seasoning, uh, rib seasoning, whatever, right? Mine has across the board has a base blend that I use, and I tweak that base blend depending on what I'm trying to accomplish. And with a Scorpion, it would have been easy for me to just come out with something hotter than the Reaper and then be like, bam, here you go, right? But if I did that, it would just be like, okay, you just tweaked Reaper to the point to give it hotter, right? I didn't
Right,
want to
right.
just
You
do
didn't want it to
that.
be this that. Yeah.
Mm-mm. So we added some stuff in there, some blends of citrus, some honey, a little bit of everything, some Szechuan peppercorn, that mouth
Oh,
watering, you know. So that's what we were going for with the Scorpion. Hopefully, uh, the way I describe it, the way you describe it, other people will see the same once they try it on the ribs. And much like the other ones, the Porkin and the Reaper, it's going to give whatever you cook it on an absolutely amazing color.
oh yeah.
You
Just look at my posts. I mean, proof is in the
is
wings
what
and
I'm
the
stoked about to buy
and in the meat.
tomorrow.
But yeah, these people. So I'm gonna have to say, I mean, the Scorpion, is one of my favorites. But man, the crowd in here is really,
they're
really,
they're
really
waiting for
talking
something.
about that Asian bang.
They're waiting for that Asian bang. Well, I'm here to say we need a whiskey and hardtack Blazing Star collab rub. I hear you. I think we might have to have a barbecue Steve one before that
Oh,
happens, though. Right? Huh? Huh?
oh,
Huh?
oh yeah, yeah. Lisa's right. So Miss Lisa Hilton right here. Make sure you share that live. Like we said, so when we get
Yep. We got 12 in here. We can get
when we get
25. There'll be a
when we get
second
20,
giveaway.
when we get
25.
25, we're gonna do a second giveaway. Just kind of keeps going up from there, man.
That's right. Oh, yeah. Oh,
So
yeah.
so Asian bang. So
Yep.
Asian bang. So tell me, tell everyone really to tell us about maybe the history behind it.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah.
so just so they don't so that they can understand like I do, so they can understand that it's not just a barbecue rub seasoning sauce company coming out with an Asian sauce.
Right.
So just please explain that.
Yeah. Thanks. I appreciate that. So, many of y'all know that are following me that I was in the military for 21 years. And throughout my 21 years, I traveled all over the world, especially Asia. Uh, my wife is from the Philippines. So I had an Asian market when I got out of the military, did that for a year and a half, and actually did a bunch of different Asian barbecue.
What was that called? The Asian market?
It was called Asian Star Market.
Well, well, well.
Yeah, so we'll have a tie-in with that here too. And
Uh-huh.
let me take a sip of drink because I got something scratching my throat.
Don't start crying on me yet, man. Just kidding.
No,
Oh,
so
dancing bearded, thank
also
you.
on my my labeling, everybody will see that it says uh, I'm bringing unique flavors from my world travels to your backyard. I think I've done a good job of bringing you unique flavors, but now it's time to bring you from my world travels, so to speak. The other sauces and seasonings could be easily mixed with, normal American barbecue or your everyday regular seasonings. But with the Asian bang sauce, something I tried to do was be unique uh, in the Asian sauce community. When I mean that, pretty much everything that's out there is sweet and sour or teriyaki.
You're right. Right.
I think
I agree.
you'll find that this sauce is neither. It's probably more on the cross between Filipino and Korean, but at the same time frame, a lot of the stuff that I use in the sauce is used in everyday cooking in all cultures of Asian cultures.
Right. Right.
Will Asian Bang be girlfriend? Is that what is GF?
Yeah. I don't. I wanted to
Yeah.
highlight that because I was thinking I couldn't figure out. Good. Good for me. Yes. Absolutely.
Oh, good for.
Um. Great. Great and fantastic. Yes. Absolutely.
Right.
Just go ahead, Mr. Crawford. There, just go ahead and oh, gluten free. That totally
Oh,
makes
gluten
sense.
free. Sorry. Actually, we'll probably have to do some testing on that further, and we will work on that before we did it. We do, but for this finalized version, I will not be advertising that it's gluten free. Sorry.
So
That's
okay,
funny.
so
That was
continue,
the
continue.
last thing that was going through my mind. That's too funny.
Sorry, Dan. Yeah. So go ahead, go ahead.
I started working on the sauce back when I was at the Asian Star Market. I used to have these pork and chicken barbecue skewers that I would
Ooh,
make, and I was working on that sauce during that time frame, and it was a real big hit. It was actually one of the biggest things that I sold there, and kind of dropped it after we dropped the Asian market, but then started making it some more. Obviously, when I came out with a company and things started picking up, I could have released it like early on, but I really didn't want to because I wanted to try to kind of more establish the Blazing Star brand first
all right.
before I decided to release it. But, uh, anyways, I think we're at the point where it's time to release it. And
Yeah,
we've ran into some hiccups. It was supposed to be out by the end of August, but
yeah.
hey, stuff happens, especially these days that we live in with supply chain issues and
Hmm.
uh, everything else, you name it. It's hard to get things happening. So, anyways, it's supposed to arrive tomorrow, and we're looking forward to releasing that to the public tomorrow. So, this is kind of like the announcement, I guess, here. I was hoping to have it tonight for this,
Yeah.
but once again, supply chain issues again. Uh, it would have worked out that I wasn't able to get it tomorrow. So, Beard Talk with Kyle and Joe, what's up?
Yep. Yep. So, Lisa Hill is just she's going nuts on this one. I think it's funny. I haven't I only usually see her posts, so it's funny to start seeing her personality here. Like
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
kind of
Y'all, you
cool.
can tell she has a personality, huge
Yeah,
personality.
it's too funny. Yeah, take my money. So
I'm big drunk, can't get over
it
GF.
will it will be it will be
uh,
it will be available to purchase tomorrow.
yes, it will be available to purchase one way or another. It'll be available to purchase tomorrow, but probably won't be listing it until about this time tomorrow.
Hmm.
Uh, so
Okay.
you know, get your browser queued up
Tink
and
tink
ready to
tink.
order.
Get your card ready.
Yep, chink chink chink. Yeah.
I did want to touch on the gluten-free stuff. So, I understand all you celiacs and all the people against the gluten-free. Not that celiac disease has a choice, but I'm just saying. So, all of the other rubs that you have are
Yeah, all my
gluten-free,
seasonings
correct?
are gluten free. Yeah, and actually, all of our sauces are the original and spicy. We're like 95% sure, but we have to send it off for some official testing of that to make
Right,
sure.
right.
and we actually plan on doing them all the same here in the very future. And then hopefully, yeah, we can make that happen. Will I look at tweaking some stuff in the future? If we're not, it's possible. Let's chat. Let's touch on the GF now. I love it.
So now you can see. And this is, you know, a little initiation party, christening type of thing. So, but you can see though why on my Tuesdays I've always held back from addressing the comments.
Yeah, it
The only
definitely
reason is
makes it a
because
lot harder.
it takes so long to get a story out, you know. And I feel bad. So do me a favor though. I want you to explain like what the Asian Bang flavors are, if you can, with me.
Hmm.
So is it I mean, I already know. Fortunately,
Right.
thank goodness. What
So
I can
it's going.
say
Yeah.
is
Go
that
ahead.
it is very spicy. It is a spicy good. It'll kick you. It'll kick you in the mouth. So be prepared for that. So what else? What else?
Well, it's going to have a lot of flavors that probably used. You're going to get a good a little bit of umami in there. You're going to get a nice sweetness to it. You're going to get a little, I won't say tang, but sour, kind of notes there with some spiciness. Definitely a lot of heat. When I say Asian bang, there's going to be a bang.
Yeah. So it is, it's absolutely, and I
Give us
guess
all
for
the
me,
ingredients, please.
more of a general description, kind of like what Lisa Hilton is saying, is that it is very true to the Asian cuisine, with a little Blazing Star esque to it. Yeah,
Yes, a little. It's definitely got to have my little flavor to it, my little touch to it. Uh,
absolutely.
if you've uh, if you've ever had, uh, I'd say the closest thing it would be uh, closer to if you've ever had Korean fried chicken. Some of their sauces, in that lane, it would be a little closer to that. Uh, Sounds like award-winning sauce. Well, let's make it an award-winning sauce.
Yeah, let's get it out there, man. So let me ask you. So, just to get off all like specific products, because really, I mean, I'll say, hey, you guys, honestly, go out and get some stuff, man. Blazing Star BBQ, Blazing Star BBQ.com. Just go ahead and order it out there, man. Like the scorpion rub, don't sleep on it, man. Sold a lot of that, dude. You don't want it to get sold out and then it's not available for a little bit. But
Yeah, we've
with
sold about 200 bottles in the last 2 weeks of
dude, that's
the
crazy.
scorpion rub. I got another shipment coming in tomorrow with the Asian
Ooh.
sauce.
So
So
let me touch
yeah,
on something else. So as not just Blazing Star, right? But as a rub and sauce company, for right now, you've been in this a little over a year, right? Correct?
yes,
Yeah.
yep.
So
Probably approaching a year and a half, but yeah.
right. So with that said, so
Don't
sorry,
sleep
just
on it.
looking at
Sleep
some of the
with it.
comments. So with that said, what do you feel at this point in your business, in the time frame that you have been in, year and a half or so, what do you say is one of the biggest struggles that you have, as a company, um doing this kind of thing?
Well, it's different, right? Because unfortunately, in this situation with this company, there's a lot of stuff that's out of my control.
Right.
Like the supply chains, dealing with a freight company, so many different things, aspects. You've got to go to the company to get this you got to go to this company to get this. And you've got to somehow make all of that work all at the same time frame and then try to deliver on what your customers want, you know? So that's definitely been one of my biggest challenges. You know, I'm used to being in control of everything. And with
Yeah.
this, I'm not, right? And it's frustrating, right? Because I set high expectations. Uh,
Yeah.
uh, I can be difficult to deal with. I mean, y'all see me as this guy that's always cooking some food and going, "Oh yeah," right? But
Uh-huh.
at the same time frame, I'm a hard ass, you know. Uh, so I kind of want things to happen a certain way, and they're not, right? But they're not because I'm not in control of it, right?
Hmm.
So you know, it's difficult. You know, uh, me having to deal with. Other than that, I mean, really, I don't have anything that's really difficult. I've met so many amazing people along this journey, people that have, done everything to support me, to help lift me up, lift the products up, showcase the products, you know.
So I mean, yeah, I mean, not like difficult, but just like for anyone maybe that's thinking about starting a rub company or sauce or whatever. I mean, other than the fact that you're probably not going to pay yourself for another 2 years.
Oh, yeah.
What would be definitely one thing to kind of like to work out, to say, okay, hey, this is gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta kind of push through.
Right. Well, so this is the one thing, right? I mean, a lot of people they see the activity that I'm having on social media. They see people sharing my products and they automatically are going to think that, man, this guy's making all kinds of money or whatever. But there's a long process to make that happen. So,
Right.
uh, so I guess the big advice I would tell people is this isn't the glamour that you might think it is. This isn't
Right.
something. This isn't something that you can go like, hey, let me just make a scene, put my name on it, and throw it out there, and people are going to love it and they're going to buy it, and I'm going to make a lot of freaking money on it. I'm here to tell you it's not going to happen, right?
Right. Right.
Uh, I think in a year and a half, I've done a lot more than most
Hmm.
done in this position. Not saying that in a braggish way or anything like that. More or less saying it that I do bust my ass. I got a full-time job. I'm putting everything into it. Oh shit! I'm putting everything into it. I get home from
Hey,
work. Matter of fact, I just got off of work.
you don't have to
Uh,
throw the headphones.
right. Uh, I worked a 10-hour day today, and then it's come home, and boom, we got to work on marketing. We got to work on shipping products. It's a lot of work, and you're going to put in a lot of work and not get a whole lot of money. Now, maybe one
Right.
day,
Right. Right.
I will, right? But I guess that's the thing I want to preach to people, that it's not as easy as you think it is.
Right. Absolutely. So you're gonna have to forgive me if I'm trying a few little camera things. I'm trying to think. I'm anticipating. And Ben, I don't have a pellet smoker, dude. Sorry, bro. I know you do though. But yeah, so what I'm doing, I'm actually anticipating for some of the guests. I'm thinking like while they talk, to maybe feature them, like that, so you're not seeing my ugly mug like the whole time, or just certain
Yeah,
at
yeah.
certain times, um, or when it's like a less important guest, kind of like Blazing Star. I could kind of just do this part and then just go, all right, cool,
Right.
cool.
Yep.
Yeah, so yeah.
Nico in
Just
the house.
oh, Nico. Dude, hey, Nico's got quite the following on YouTube,
Oh
man.
man, he's got a killer YouTube channel. We're finding it out now that we're coming over to YouTube.
But yeah, man. So I just yeah, definitely hard ass on supplying us. Yeah. They really I missed that comment. Sorry, Steve.
What was that?
Um so they said I don't want to say that, whatever, but basically get on those the Canadian suppliers so that they could get your stuff, man, in Canada.
Yeah, I got definitely dig into some talk to, you know, there's another reason why I need to go full time with this. I got so many things that I need to do, but when full time doing
Well,
it, it's like
hey,
I'm
Mike,
doing it by myself.
your
Yeah.
your internet's kind of cutting out a little bit.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Okay, hold. My Wi-Fi is not on.
Okay.
I'd have to give me a second. Give me a second.
Yeah, no problem. Here, I'll go ahead and do that one. Hello, people. How's it going? We are here with a brief intermission because Blazing Star
We good?
just disappeared. I can hear you,
We
but
good?
I cannot
We good?
see you. I cannot see you,
How
sir.
about now? Still can't hear me?
I cannot see you.
Wow. I just switched to Wi-Fi.
Well, it's a good thing we figured this out. I can hear you. Definitely.
All right.
Oh, so here, you know what? While you're doing that, while you're figuring that out,
you got me now. You got me now.
Yeah, eat with me XYZ. Really, really, really brought up a very, very, very good point that I forgot to say at the beginning. So the after party will always and continue to remain on Instagram. What?
Oh yeah.
This way, again, we can invite some people in if they want, or whatever the guest wants, and that'll be good. So the after parties will continue on to Instagram to make it a little funner, a little easier for everyone. So I think that'll be great. What do you think?
Sounds good. Let's do it.
Yeah, gee. But
Get it.
so
Get it.
we got a painstakingly half hour of this more. So it's hard when we didn't plan on the being like the normal Talking Tuesday thing. And
well, this is good to work out the bugs.
Yeah, absolutely
on here, to figure out for you moving forward. So hell yeah.
So Lisa is
so where
correct.
were we?
Lisa did say this would be a great time to tell all to follow and share.
Right. We got to 14. If we can get to 25, we can do a second giveaway.
Yeah, and hey,
so keep that in
this
mind.
all goes back to you. That all gives you another chance to win a Blazing Star barbecue product of your choice.
That's right.
Or whatever the giveaway is. Yeah. We don't even know.
Yeah, I'll announce the second giveaway when we get 25 people in here.
Mr. Christopher French, I know exactly who you are, sir. Girl Dad Barbecue is in the house. Out West Barbecue, absolutely. Let's go ahead and try to share this out. Share this live so we can get more people in. And yeah, the more people, the more giveaways. Let's do this.
And those that don't know, all of my products are made at the Shed Saucery.
Oh, so explain. Can I ask you actually? This is a question. I think some would ask. What got you involved in getting the co-packer from the Shed? Like, why wasn't it just like whatever? I'll just say Coors Foods Company.
Yeah, so that's actually a good one, and it actually kind of probably had to do a little bit with COVID. At the time frame, when I was looking for a co-packer, I actually just started looking probably June, July time frame of last year for a co-packer because I was
Right.
making sauce for a restaurant and doing, the Shed Saucery. That's correct. Uh, she's probably cracking the way I said it. But
Salsa.
anyway, I would try to work with a co-packing company in Utah that was only about 4 hours away, and that would have been ideal. I worked with them for like 8 weeks. It turns out they sent me multiple samples, and the samples were way off on my sauce because we were
Ooh,
only
that's not
working
good.
with one sauce at the time frame, and uh, anyways, turns out that they weren't cooking my sauce, and after about 8 weeks, I was like, "Hey, what's going on?" And they're like, "Well, we don't actually have the capability of cooking your sauce." And I was like, "Well, you don't think that was something you should have told me day one?" And they were like,
Right,
"Yeah,
right.
we thought maybe we could make it work." I'm like, "No, there's no way you could have made that work," and especially with the ingredients that I had in my sauce. So, anyways, I put out like an angry emoji on Instagram and said I'm looking for, another company, and I use the hashtags co-packing, co-packer, blah blah blah. Next thing you know, I got a message from Brad Orson from the Shed BBQ saying, "Hey, we're not near Vegas, but we can definitely help you out." And I was
Nice.
like, "Okay." So I was pumped. And the reason why I was pumped was because when I was in the military, I used to go to school down in Biloxi, Mississippi,
Oh,
which
nice,
is
nice.
like 20 minutes away from Ocean Springs, Mississippi, where the Shed Barbecue was
Right.
at. And I periodically throughout my military career, I would go back down to Biloxi, Mississippi for a school. And every time I would go there, I would go to the Shed Barbecue and hang out.
Oh, that's tight.
Uh,
That's cool. See, I didn't
uh,
even know that, bro. I totally didn't know
yeah,
that story.
yeah. I actually, funny story is too. So they opened up in 2001, and I was there in '01. I was there in '04. I was there in '06, right after Katrina, or '07, right after Katrina. I even have a shirt, uh, uh, one of their original shirts from like 2004. So I had huge ties with them, meaning it was kind of almost like when they reached out to me, I was like, wow, this is like it's meant to be.
Yeah, yeah,
And
right, right, right.
so, anyways, started talking with them and we started getting things going. He sent me the first sample, and uh, I knew exactly what was wrong. And I told him, and he goes, "Yeah, it's this." And I go, "Yeah, that's what I thought." Uh,
Yeah.
and anyways, boom, right away he was able to dial it in, and we were able to get the sauce rolling. And of course, I've been down to the Shed a couple times since then. Went out to they invited me to be a part of their team at Memphis in May, and of course, just recently at the American Royal in Kansas City, and I think we're going to have a long time relationship, as far as business goes. And I think there's stuff that, I can help them out in their company at the same time frame they can help me out. So
Heck
worked
yeah,
out
dude.
perfectly.
Dude, no joke. Like, it's just really cool, and I really like the this is a barbecue Steve word, the laid backness of the Shed, the Brad,
Oh yeah.
and kind of, I really do like the fact that it's not just about business, that it is about people, community, and treating others, right,
And their family is amazing. I mean, I would be slighted if I didn't mention Brooke, his sister, because she's a
Absolutely.
huge part of it. His Mama Shed, Papa Shed. They are amazing people. They didn't come out to the American Royal, but when I was at Memphis in May, oh my God, they treated me like I was one of their kids. Just
That's
absolutely
cool.
amazing people. I mean, making me a pimento cheese sandwich,
Dang.
just good stuff, just kind of made you feel, like you were at home.
So
Not enough
okay.
secret sugar. Heck yeah.
So let's get down. Let's get down to what did they say? The brass tacks.
Yeah.
So as a barbecue like social media creator, also, so scratch the company thing. Let's just go
Right.
from person to person because um like Cherry Anchor, says that's what's great about you guys, very supportive and very and love barbecue.
For
Totally
sure.
right. Totally right. But some people could just irk our insides, not specifically, but just certain things.
Right.
So like what are some like pet peeves you have like on like uh social media that you're just like, oh my gosh, like really?
Yeah. Well, I mean, this is the thing, and there's no. I kind of mentioned it earlier in a sense of how difficult this business is, how hard it is to do what I do every day
Right.
with this business. So, on, more so on Instagram than anywhere, uh, you get people reach out to you, on a regular. They maybe never really liked or commented your stuff or shared your stuff or bought your
Right.
stuff, anything, right? But they want to reach out to you and be like, "Hey, you know, what do I need to do to be your ambassador?"
Oh,
Uh,
right.
and yeah, the follow for follow, yeah, yeah. I'll tell you this: when it comes to Instagram, I'll pretty much follow anybody that has food and barbecue in their thing. I ain't gonna promise that I'm gonna, you know,
Stay there.
comment on everything, but I definitely will, right? Because you're a potential customer, right? I don't need to do that, but I choose to do that. But you know, reaching out to me and asking me if I can send them free samples or
That's a
if
big
I
one.
can be an ambassador, it's like they want to know, well, how do I start? Well, you start by like actually showing me that you support
Some
me.
support.
You
Yeah.
know, I'm like, if you've been on social media for a minute, then you realize that I got enough people that post stuff about my products on a regular basis that I don't need to be, you know, necessarily begging for people to, purchase my products, right? Not trying to
Right.
be arrogant or cocky or anything like that because, it's a struggle, right? But at
Yeah.
the same time frame, if I sent out products to everybody, you know, I I definitely wouldn't be making no money. I mean, I'm already got more money going out than I got coming in. It's just like, would you go up to Cosmos and message him? Would you go up to Malcolm Reed? I'm not at none of those people's level, right?
Right.
But just show the respect, right? You know,
Yes.
uh, spend the extra money, give it a try, right? It's not like it's not like you're not seeing people post about my products on a daily basis.
Right.
You
Like
know,
what? Yeah.
you know. So that's probably, my biggest pet peeve when it comes to, this whole process and, I I'm going to do whatever it takes, bend over backwards for my customers. I make mistakes in shipping or whatever, and I'm
Mhm.
quick to get that product out to their hands, no matter what, you know. But I can't be, giving products out left and right.
Right. Absolutely. Oh, Piscino, thank you, man. I appreciate that a
Yeah,
lot. So
appreciate it,
yeah,
brother.
Antone, yeah. and TFTI, killing it with the
Mm-hmm.
rubs and sauce post. Heck
Mm-hmm.
yeah, dude. Yeah, exactly. Eat with me, XYZ. Or organic growth through and through. Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm big on
Um,
organic growth. Yep.
and
Huge.
you know, and which is why, like from the very beginning, I kind of entered into this barbecue community stuff. I kind of made it a point that I'm never going to try to reach out to a company to for ambassador or sponsorship or anything. Um, I never, the person that like you're describing, not specifically but just generally, I never wanted to be that guy, and I don't want to come across as that person. Okay, let's last week, during the after party, we had you and Five Monkeys on.
Yep.
There's a perfect example. Hey, you know, I love their sauce, dude. I like what they represent. Small, you know, small business, work hard, that kind of ethic, family, all that kind of stuff. And there was one specific thing I think you remember him saying. I mean, just think like, you know, if I'm like, hey man, let me be an ambassador, bro, and then he's like, dude, we don't do that. Like we
Yeah.
don't, you know, and I just don't want to ever be that pushy person that's doing that. And it kind of goes back to what XYZ is saying too, the organic growth. You
Yeah.
know, I want, I mean, even if it means, you know, no one ever reaching out to me, I'm okay with that,
Yeah.
because when someone does, you know, such as yourself or um let's say even just, you know, Weber or something like that. If they
Right.
reached out to me, it's because I know that they really
Well,
respected
they
my
recognize.
content,
Yeah, they recognize what you were doing and everything else.
and that's it. Like it has nothing to do with me going, "Hey man, like I want to do this and I want to do that." Like, yeah, it looks great on your profile when you say, I'll just use my example. You know, if I were to be like, yeah, Weber ambassador, but he's like, ooh, he must be cool, right? You know,
Right.
but even then, there's sometimes I'll just even say fictitious. I'll say like a YouTube barbecue company, a YouTube grill barbecue company. It's like that are some sponsor or some ambassadors from them. Like some of their content is not that great, you know,
Right. Yeah, for sure.
and and you know, so I mean, it happens, but I want to concentrate more on on buying or buying. Sorry, on I was reading.
I was too.
I want to concentrate more on my content.
Right.
Period. Because if that's not good, then I'm really not doing my job, no matter who's sponsoring me.
Yeah, for sure.
You
I agree
know,
100%. I tell you,
like,
I don't. Well, the one thing I don't do, I don't do advertisements. Right. Uh, doesn't mean that I won't do advertisements down the road, but I
oh,
haven't
we
never.
will
I haven't
with a
never.
voice, with a golden voice like this, Mike,
Right. Exactly. But you know,
ladies and
I've
gentlemen.
wanted to concentrate on true, you know, organic growth, like Eat With Me said. I wanted to concentrate on that. I wanted to try to, you know, create food content too that people will go, oh wow,
Yeah,
uh,
and you do, like,
you know,
seriously, like the one guy was saying that, you know, I mean, you kill it on those empanadas and everything else, dude. Like, I mean, and that's what I love about your style. But go ahead. I'm sorry to interrupt your
no,
story.
that's I mean that goes back to like I had to evolve, right? You know, when I was on Instagram early starting this business, uh, you know, I would just take pictures of my food or take pictures of a product and be like, buy this shit, you know. And my photography wasn't that great, right? I had a pretty cool board, but it really wasn't enticing, right? And so then I'm like, okay, well, I kind of need to become a content creator. And yeah,
Right.
so I forced myself, and I'm constantly, I think I'm trying to evolve, you know, every day with that, trying to become more and more creative, you know, with my content. But at the end of the day, I want to show people, and this is something I want to reiterate here now, is I don't want you to look at this as a barbecue company. I want you to look at as a company that's, you know, that is doing more than barbecue. I mean, I think my
Right.
sauces and seasonings can elevate
They
your
can go
everyday
anywhere.
cooks. You know,
Yes.
I also want you to look at this as not just a brand. I want you to look at it as an experience. And I'm hoping as we move forward, I have a lot of plans, and as time goes on, those plans will get discussed even more. You
Preach
know,
it, brother.
but I
Preach it.
want to show, you know, a blazing star experience, and
Oh
you
yeah.
know, I
That
hope
sounds
that
that
you
sounds
know
romantic.
you'll want to follow, you know, what we do. And when I say we, because Barbecue Steve will be a long way the whole time, you know, with Blazing Star Barbecue. So follow us, see what we do, see what we have coming up in the future. You know, look for us on YouTube, everywhere. We're going to look to
Right?
do a lot more stuff, you know, and hopefully, you know, we might be in your neighborhood in the near future.
Oh. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the barbecue Steve Blazing Star bus. It's gonna be a
That's
bus,
it. That's
like a
it.
short yellow bus.
Yeah, y'all thought the Madden bus was banging. Wait till you see the Blazing Star Barbecue Steve bus.
Oh, absolutely, a bushy beard. Wow, yeah, I like that. So there you go, Mike.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yep. That's the main reason I'm doing it. Period. I
Right,
mean, I've had 3 businesses in my life in the last 12 years. You know, uh, I have a job that pays me really damn good money, right? And I am seriously about ready to walk away from
I used to
it.
be a stripper too, man. I used to be a
Right?
stripper too.
But you know, but I plan on doing that because I absolutely fucking enjoy this. This is the most fun that I've had in the 45 years of my existence. You
Right.
know, I've partied all over the world. I've been to 6 continents, including Australia, Lisa. Uh,
Dead set.
uh, and this is hands down the most fun I've had. And I don't plan on stopping it anytime soon.
Right, right. Well, you were down under. Dead set. So hey, so we got 5 minutes,
Oh
five
yeah.
minutes left for the hour. So why don't we go ahead and how do we Blazing Star want to do this giveaway? You want to pick someone? Do you want to go ahead and have them? I mean, picking someone, I don't know. I always feel bad.
No, we're not going to pick somebody. We got to come up with something. We got to come up with a question. I'm going to allow you to come up with a question.
Ooh.
And the winner of that question, and I don't care if that person ends up being down under, they're going to get it shipped down under.
All right. So don't forget if we get I'll even say 20. I'll say 20, Mike. If we can get if we can get 20 in here,
Yeah, we get
we'll
20
do
in here before we
we'll
end
do a
this
second one.
live.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So okay. So um bear with me here. So I have a question. All right. Dead set. So let's go. All right. The question is the first person on my screen to answer this question will win this giveaway. All right. So, with that said, here we go.
Good luck, everybody.
What was the name of Mike's Asian market that he owned?
Good question. Good question.
And go. And watch.
We'll
If they
talk
all
about something. We'll talk about something.
Oh, up first on my screen. Nope. Sorry. It
Yep,
jumped.
that's
It
first on
jumped.
my screen too.
Okay. Well,
That's first on my screen.
Cherry Anchor,
Cherry
Mister.
Anchor. You get
Wow.
a choice of sauce or and seasoning, no matter which one. It could be the one that's coming out tomorrow, which I already
What?
know Cherry Anchor is going to choose
Oh, I know where he's going
that
with
one.
that.
You know, so I know Cherry Anchor is going to choose the sauce, Asian bang sauce.
So what we'll do, if anybody if anybody new comes in, let's say we get 20 in the next like couple minutes, anyone that wins, if we don't know you, especially, email or message Mike, message Blazing Star on Instagram, let them know you won, and we'll go ahead and honor that.
Hell yeah, grill cook off in 2 weeks. That's what I'm talking
Right.
about.
It's crazy. Lisa, or so make sure that you're live. Make sure that you are actually live. You got to make sure that light there's a little red dot next to the live. Make sure that that's red. Yeah. Got a rib cook off in 2 weeks.
Oh dang! Don't worry, Lisa. I got to take care of you anyways. So we'll
Right.
work something out. I know we've talked about it in the past, but we'll definitely need to see about getting some stuff down under.
I'm alive.
Uh, so, real quick though,
live.
I'm glad you asked that question specifically,
Okay. Okay.
because this is something that people don't know unless they're here. Uh, is when you see the logo tomorrow, when I take a photo of the logo that's on the Asian bang sauce. So where it says Asian bang sauce, that lettering and layout was actually the same design as the logo for my Asian Star Market that me and my wife ran a little over 6 years ago.
That's
So,
crazy, dude.
so yeah, I'll probably put a post out there that'll show the Asian Star Market logo and the Asian Bang Sauce logo, so people can see that. But yeah, so that's a little story behind the Asian Bang Sauce that will be released
Right.
tomorrow.
Heck yeah. So see, this is what's rough about the YouTube. It's like it's a lot of it is like pulling teeth getting people in here sometimes. You know, it's just it's like it's stayed at 12, stayed at 12, stayed at 12. Like, hey, I'm glad we did do the giveaway. I'm seriously, anyone that was in here, like I'm thoroughly like excited if any of them won. Like I'm really glad that the people that are in here. This is not my first live stream. Absolutely not, Bushy Beard. I've done it a few times on other channels and stuff like that. Just on this specific channel for the barbecue stuff. Yeah. So this is gonna be the new home of Talkin Tuesdays, the original person behind the pit. So I'm actually working on my next guest, my next couple guests actually. And they should be some pretty good ones. Some pretty
Yeah, for
some
sure.
so with that said, we're gonna go ahead and close this out. I'm gonna
Hold on a
save
second.
this. Yeah.
Let's make sure we tell everybody. Look, you jump out of this. Go subscribe to both of our channels, please.
You're right.
So you're not going to see. I'm going to start doing more videos on YouTube in the future, and there'll be more lengthy videos, maybe more recipe style videos on YouTube. So that's stuff that will be happening. So check it out. Follow Steve with his Talking Tuesdays, because I know Steve's going to do some other stuff too. And yeah, let's make it happen. I appreciate everybody's support. And yeah, back to
Yeah,
Steve.
absolutely. Aren't over there where the comments aren't over their face. Yeah, exactly. It just hopefully this brings more of an audience, not just from barbecue people that follow us, whatever, but around the world. I mean, heck, we got Australia in here too right now. Stuff like that, where it just starts bringing more awareness to barbecue community. If you have ever watched my Talkin' Tuesdays, you absolutely know that it's all about getting to know the person behind the pit, So hopefully it really this is my channel. Did you type that?
Yeah, I wanted so people would see my
Okay.
account. Gotcha. Yeah.
Okay. That's funny. All right. Well, with that said, you guys and ladies, meet us on over for the after party.
Yeah.
Um,
IG. Let's get it.
so yeah, we'll do that. And dude, that was awesome. I appreciate you coming on, and
I
thank you for doing
appreciate
the
you, brother.
giveaway. That was awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you.
More to
All right,
come.
guys.
Future.
Well, all right. Thank you.